The euro versus US dollar is trading lower in trading today, helped by higher unemployment in Germany. Also, we had lower CPI data out of France and Spain, which lowered the expectations of not having a rate cut at the next meeting. The odds of a rate cut have increased. That has a euro on the downside. Also, the pound versus US dollar followed in sympathy. We also see the dollar versus yen lower in trading here today, but after finding resistance yesterday, key target level. The decline in trading here today into the European session did find support against a moving average. I'll talk about all the technicals that are driving those three major currency pairs in this video, so let's get started. Today we also have PCE data coming out of the U.S. with the expectations that it would rise, the core PCE rising by 0.3%. The year-on-year measure is expected at 2.7% for the core and 2.5% for the headline number. So that comes out at the bottom of the hour at 8:30 a.m. We also get later in the day University of Michigan Sentiment Index final. It's been trending more to the downside with 57.9 versus 64.7 last month. It's a big move to the downside. It's considered the softer economic data. We'll see if that trend continues at 10 a.m. As far as the euro versus U.S. dollar, as mentioned, German jobs data was weaker than expectations. The unemployment rate moving higher. The unemployed also increasing by 27,000 or 26,000, one of those. And that has the euro versus U.S. dollar moving down, lower on the from a technical perspective. You can see how the market's been was toying with breaking above its 100-hour moving average in trading yesterday. Moved up to this swing area, the high of the swing area right here, but rotated back to the downside. And then during the Asian Pacific session, the price traded above and below the 100-hour moving average, the blue line in this chart. Before the data, the price had tried to move above that level, but then the data came out and we started to see rotation to the downside. We're heading into this swing area down through here between 1.0960 and 1.0976. If I go to the 4-hour chart and take a view of that area going back in time here, it really started up through here. We had low, 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 forming this floor. We fell below the floor, tried to use that level as a ceiling through here, and broke above it, tried to use it as floor before moving to the downside. We returned back to that area through this period right through here and tried to hold support. But in trading this week, we did see a rotation to the downside. That rotation to the downside took the price right to our target right here, which was the 38.2% retracement of this move to the upside, and also the 200-day moving average. So two of those key technical levels were used to hold support, which price rotated back to the upside before rotating back to the downside and trading here today. So you can see the ups and downs that happened, but key support down here. And we are testing support now at 1.07609 to 76. If we can hold that level, then we can rotate back to the upside. If not, then we're going to head back up higher and potentially move back toward that 100-hour moving average. That level comes in at 1.0790. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. I want to look at the 4-hour chart. And on the 4-hour chart, we see that the high price that we saw early in the session today, in the Asian session, got just a few pips short of the 38.2% retracement of the move down from the January high to the March low. That 38.2 comes in 151.249. It also is near a swing area going back in time through here, and near the last high price that we saw right here, which just got just above the 38.2% retracement. It wasn't the 38.2% retracement at the time, but we got just above, let's say, the 100-bar moving average of the 4-hour chart. As you can see, the blue line in this chart. So we are above the 100-bar moving average way down here. We're also above the 200-bar moving average right here. But the resistance up here at the 38.2 gave the sellers the go-ahead to push to the downside. Indeed, they have in trading here today. But we did find support buyers here against 150.11 to 28 level, and that will be the next target on the downside, followed by the 200-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart on further selling pressure. But as you can see, we're already bouncing higher. We're currently trading at 158.07. So there's a battle going on between this swing area right here and this swing area at a 38.2% retracement on the top side. That 38.2% retracement needs to be broken, folks, if the buyers are going to show that they can take back control. Absent that, and the dollar versus yen is still, the sellers are still more in control in that currency pair. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. I'll look at the hourly chart here. In trading last week, we moved up to a high of 130.13 and looked like we were going to head up toward that level. In trading yesterday, we extended above this high right here, going back to, what is that, March 12th or thereabouts. Briefly in trading yesterday, you can see a little break above that level right through here, but we could not extend up toward the 130.13 level. We rotated back to the downside, where, like the euro versus US dollar, we traded above and below a moving average during most of the Asian session. We made an attempt to move road to the upside, but then rotated lower with the weaker data out of Europe, and that pushed the price down toward the 100-hour moving average down here. We are trying to make a break below that level in early U.S. Trading here, but you can see with the price currently at 129.29. We are just above that 100-hour moving average at 129.27. So there is some cause for pause right here. Maybe waiting for that PCA data to come out and push the price one way or the other. If we go higher, we're going to need to get above the 200-hour moving average and stay above that level, and then look toward the 129.88 level before trying for the high at 130.13. Alternatively, if we move lower, we have to get below this swing area through here. We have done it, over the last couple weeks, so it's not anything new. But what would be new is if we get below that level, get below this low, and try to make a run at the 38.2% retracement in the last move to the upside here. Once again, if the sellers are taking more control, they do need to get below 38.2% retracement. That's kind of the minimum that we'd like to see as technical traders. So remember that level 128.39. So there you have it. A look at three major currency pairs ahead of the PCE. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune to trading. Bye-bye now.